guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having a wonderful week. So firstly, I'm going to apologize that today is Wednesday and today's video is late. So I'm sorry if you were looking for my 5 p.m. video. I know it's going to be late. It's 4:37 right now and I uploaded it and then I went to check it and it was missing like 3 minutes. So apologies for the last video that you would have watched, and welcome to Sunday or whatever day you're watching this video. So I've been thinking about this a bit lately from conversations that I've been having with other people and just things that I feel like I wish that I would have known. And so today I'm sharing my tips for starting our health journey for anybody who is at the very beginning, who has no idea what they're doing, who is just, or you know, you might have been doing this for a while and you need that reminder. So anybody who's in that place who's just looking to kind of reset, restart, need some tips on advice on getting healthier and getting to your goals, this video is for you. Let's get started. So one thing you'll notice on my channel is I don't focus a lot of my efforts on weight loss. Now, I'm not saying that we're not all trying to get fit and trim and happy and love our bodies. I get that. Everybody's journey looks a little bit different, and I don't want to be the only thing that I focus on is how to lose 10 pounds, how to lose 20 pounds, how to lose weight, how to get your goal body. I want you to be healthy. And for me, healthy is a mind, body, and soul thing. It's a collective package. You want to be all of the things. It's a lifestyle. So as I talk you through some of these things, realize that, you know, it's as much a mental battle as it is a physical battle. So be prepared. But that is my goal when I say healthy. Yes, I know that there are plenty of us who want to lose weight, who are working to lose weight, and these tips will help you do that. But that isn't my only goal for you. That isn't my only hope for you. That isn't the only thing that you should be striving for. So, and pardon me while I look at my phone because I write everything on here. So my tip number one with that in mind is to not focus on the scale. Your weight changes, your weight fluctuates. You're probably going to change between 2 and 3 pounds depending on what's going on. Girls, if you're on your period, you might bloat. You know, you might have had too much sodium the day before in your diet. You might have had lots of water. Your digestion may be off. Don't focus on the scale. You will see tons and tons of photos of people who will literally weigh 2 pounds in difference, and they are so much healthier in this photo where they weigh 2 pounds more because they put on more muscle, they're healthier, they're happier. That number on the scale is only gonna give you grief. Now, I'm not saying never get on the scale. I get on the scale once a month, maybe once every few weeks, and that helps me kind of get track of, you know, if I'm doing things in the right direction sometimes. But at the same time, it's not the only thing I focus on. I take measurements and then I take photos, and that is how I redirect myself and how I focus myself, and I pay attention to how my body feels. So don't get so stuck on the scale that that's all you're doing, because once you start focusing on that number, you stop getting the full aspect of it and it becomes a diet and not a lifestyle. Okay, we're going for a lifestyle here. I don't know you, so hold on guys. Canceling a call. All right, so tip number 2, and these are all going to be things that are going to apply to you in a way that it's not me saying you have to eat this time, this time, you can only have these things. So, but tip number 2 is to make vegetables a majority of your meal. Super simple. I'm not saying that you can't have a slice of bread every now and again. I'm not saying that, you know, you can't have something with dairy in it. You know, I get that if you're coming here, your diet is probably different than mine. It might be different than your best friend. It might be different than your mom. But if you're making vegetables the biggest portion of your meal, you're going to get your fiber in. You're going to get your micronutrients in. You're going to get the things in your body that you need to be healthy. And really making that the foundation of your meal can inadvertently just make it a lot better for you if you focus on those vegetables. Make that, if you're out to eat and you have no idea what to get, focus on making vegetables the biggest part of your meal and then find the protein. It'll be a lot easier and you'll get a better source of nutrients than if you were to order meals where you're going to get tons of rice. I order so many meals out and I'm looking at it and I think there should be 5 times the amount of vegetables in this meal than what I'm getting. Every time. I'm always disappointed. That's why I don't eat out anymore much. So tip number 3 is to always keep healthy snacks on you. And I meant to grab these before I started filming, but I'll insert a couple of shots here of what I'm talking about if I remember to. And keep healthy snacks on you. I keep almond butter, cashew butter, you know, whatever, nut butter on hand, fruit and nut mix if that's your thing. Just keep something in your purse so that you don't binge on unhealthy things. You don't reach for the unhealthy stuff. You know that you always have something that's right for you, that fits you, is what you want, especially because the more you get into eating a healthier lifestyle, some of these other things are just going to upset your body and your stomach, and you're not necessarily going to want to eat them. So making sure you always have a healthy snack on hand is going to be great for keeping your energy levels up and just keeping you on track. And along with that, so tip number 4 there would be to keep a water bottle on you all the time. I have my big hydro flask, which is right behind the camera, and I normally always, if you meet me in person, chances are I have 2 drinks on me. It's normally my hydro flask with water and then something else. It's either coffee or matcha. If it's a Sunday morning, I have the water, I have a coffee or a matcha, and I have my morning smoothie, literally all the time. I always have multiple drinks on me. I've accepted it as a part of my life. Keeping water on you keeps you hydrated, keeps you fuller for longer between meals, and it makes sure that you're staying up on your water. You should never be that far from your water bottle. Okay, tip number 5, create little goals. And you know, this could be to lose 5 pounds by a certain amount of time, but for me, I like to create goals that are more fitness related. So it might be to be able to run a mile by a certain amount of time, or be able to do this many push-ups in a row, or this many pull-ups. Create a small goal that you can work towards, because the more you're able to kind of tackle those small goals and you focus on them, the more motivated you're going to be to get to the bigger goals, and it's going to keep you motivated. You have to feel like you're accomplishing something, otherwise you're just going to be like, well, why am I here? Why am I doing this? I'm getting nowhere. When you look at the scale and you say, I want to lose 60 pounds, or I want to do this big thing, all you're going to see is a big thing, and it's going to seem like this big impossible task. If you focus on the small stuff, you check one thing off at a time. It's like that to-do list. I'm that person that will totally write things I've already done on my to-do list to mark them off, because I feel better, and it helps me feel more focused and helps me get motivated and make me feel more accomplished. So there's no reason that you can't do that same thing with your fitness and with your weight loss. Tip number 6. You do not have to go to the gym to get fit. Now, I'm not saying the gym is a bad place. I like the gym. I have a gym membership. Florida gets hot and nobody wants to run in 90-degree heat. Well, I'm sure there are plenty of people who do. I am not one of those people, especially because it's really humid here, and that's more than I'm willing to bear. But if you are a stay-at-home mom, if you're somebody who doesn't have a lot of time to get to the gym, maybe the gym is just not your thing, maybe you're not ready to go to the gym, maybe you're terrified of the gym, maybe you just don't want to like bro out with everybody, whatever. You don't have to get fit to go to, like, you don't have to go to the gym to get fit. Where you're currently sitting, I put a yoga mat out and I do workouts a couple of times a week. On days where I just don't have that extra 30 minutes that it's going to take me to get to the gym and get back, I will make a workout, work at home. I go into Instagram all the time. If you watched my last video, my favorites video, I mentioned one of the Instagrammers I follow. I have a few, and what I do is when they post their little workout videos, I save it in a collection, and then I have a little workout collection, and whenever I need to find a workout and figure out what I want to do, whether it's traveling or I want to just kind of spice in some, you know, movement throughout my day. I work from home, so I might want to do a 15-minute here and a 15-minute there. I just pull up those workouts and do them at home. There's a girl, when I was on my way home from the bank earlier, I saw her like in the neighborhood when I left, and then she was way along the water when I got back. But she was doing her little workout with her weights outside, and that girl looked like she was killing it. So if you financially you can't afford a gym, you don't have a gym near you, like you don't really have a gym partner, somebody that you want to go with, you're terrified of the gym, whatever your reason is, you don't necessarily have to have a gym or go to the gym to get fit. You can do it at home, and there are tons and tons and tons of free videos and resources for that. If you want me to do a video on that, let me know in the comments below. I put some of that in a blog post on my blog on SaveeandSavory.com, but I'm happy to do another updated one or a video that focuses solely on that, or just put it on Instagram. Whatever works for you guys, you let me know. Tip number 7, be open to trying new things. Now, I'm not necessarily the person who will like go and try things by myself, and some people are more brave than others. Every now and again I will. But being open to trying new things can just get you in the mindset of making fitness a little more fun, making being active a little more fun. You may not love it. You may try something and hate it, and that's fine. Some of my girlfriends from Atlanta will tell you, we did this slow yoga class a couple of years ago. It was terrible. We all hated it. But we came out laughing so hard, and we had fun. And it was just a good time to get out and do something and learn that that was something that we didn't really want to do. But hey, we did it. We were open to it. We tried it, and then we went and did a half marathon like 6 months later. It's fine. So be open to trying new things. Find a friend that you can drag along to these things. You don't have to do the same thing constantly, and you might try something and find that that fits in for your energy levels. I have workouts that I do based on my mood. Sometimes I'm like, yeah, I need to burn out some aggression. I'm gonna go for a run. Sometimes I need to recenter mentally. I'm gonna do some yoga. Whatever those things are for you, be open to trying new things, because you never know, you might find something that you absolutely love, and that might be your thing, and that might be what keeps you active and keeps you fit. And that kind of ties it with number 8. Switch it up, you know, exercise, food, all of it. If you watch my what I eat in the day videos, or my what I eat in a week, or if you're looking at my Instagram, you'll notice that I don't tend to eat the same things constantly. They're typically variations of different stuff. And that's why I'm always recommending cookbooks to you guys, or suggesting new recipes, because for me, I don't, like, yeah, I keep the same base of like fruits and veggies and whatever around, but I'm constantly eating different versions and different things, because that's the only way I can stay. I get bored, and that's the only way that keeps me healthy and motivated and wanting to do and being a healthier person. So if that's, you know, if you feel like you get bored, maybe you're one of those like people, those guys who eat the same thing for lunch every day of the week. I don't know how you do it. I couldn't do it. I would go nuts. My stepdad is 88, and he's been eating cereal for breakfast for like 88 years. I would be over some Raisin Bran by now. So do whatever works for you, but I would suggest switching it up personally. I think that you get bored, and then you get stuck in that little trap, and then you're like, well, this is not changing. And plus, your body needs that shock every now and again. You need to kind of keep your body excited about things and keep it processing and keep it guessing. Tip number 9, it is okay to tune the world out. I love Instagram. Social media is my job here, guys. I love talking to you. I love connecting with you. I love hearing your stories. But I also know that it is so easy to get sucked into that social media bubble and compare yourselves to everybody else and what everybody's doing and what's working for them and what's not working for you, and suddenly you're in this mental downward spiral because you're not there and things aren't happening for you, and you're in the comparison game, and that is a dangerous place to be. So if you need to take that social media break and say, look, I respect what you're doing. I think it's awesome that you're over there. I'm going to be over here doing my thing, because I have to live with me. I have to fall asleep with me. I have to do what's best for me. And that's fine. Don't be afraid to take that social media break. And along with that is number 10. And it's okay to take a week off. Like, guys, it is okay. If you need to take a break, take a break. And now I'm not saying take a month off, take 2 months off. We get off track, yes. But if you just feel burnt out, sometimes you need a break. Sometimes you need to remind yourself of why you started. And taking a few days off, taking a week off is not going to be the end of the world. And that ties in with tip number, I think we're on 11 now, is that this is a lifestyle. Starting this journey, choosing to be healthier, choosing to be fit, choosing to lose weight, choosing to do whatever it is that you want to do on this journey, it's a lifestyle. If you want to do it and you want to sustain it, it's got to be a lifestyle. It's not going to be something that'll just last for a month or for a day. You need to build the components that are going to make this last, which means that taking a week off is not the end of the world. Taking a week off of social media isn't the end of the world. Trying a new diet, trying a new gym, trying a new workout is all a part of making it an exciting lifestyle and keeping it lasting for a long time. Lifestyle. We are going for a lifestyle, not a diet. And the last tip that I want to leave you guys with is something that's super, super near and dear to my heart, and that sometimes we don't acknowledge it the way that we should. And that tip is that sometimes this physical journey is as much a mental battle as it is a physical battle. And maybe some of the things that you need to do is focusing on getting mentally healthy, whether that's anxiety or depression or any other mental illness that you're dealing with. Maybe some of those things are really affecting your body in the way that you're dealing with everything else. Wellness is a full thing. I said it: mind, body, soul. If you need help, it is okay to ask for help in whatever form that you need to do that, okay? I love you guys. I'm so glad that you're here, and I say that because I mean it. It is super important to me that you know that. You matter to me. Whoever you are, wherever you are, I'm so glad that you're here, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.